So hitting from the inside is something that potentially a lot of golfers really have difficulty with. And first of all, what we mean by hitting from the inside is if I was swinging towards the ball here, we want to make sure that as I come into the downswing, the club head is coming from the inside of this line as I hit the ball, and then it travels back on the inside. Now, of course, it's okay if someone wants to play a fade and the club path moves slightly out to in, but the point is that what we really want to be avoiding is any movements that look obviously terribly in this sort of direction. Now, the reason, if you are someone who struggles with this sort of over-the-top tendency, is quite simply because of the right arm. You see, what should happen inside the takeaway movement is there should be what's known as an external rotation, which is this type of movement I'm demonstrating here. Now, the reason why lots of my students will know I become quite pedantic about the takeaway is that if you can get the perfect sort of takeaway position, you can really then get the sensation of just lifting your arms, pulling your arms back down into a very similar position. You see, you can notice here as I come into this downswing, the way my right forearm is still pointing very much up towards the sky. So as I'm starting my downswing, my upper arm moves to the side of my body as this points up towards the sky. And you hold this for a very long time. You see, holding onto this type of movement is what allows me to hit it from the inside. If I move this way, this is where those problems come from. It's this way. So if you are someone who is massively struggling from swinging over the top too steep, you've got to do a couple of things. You've got to make sure in that takeaway move you are allowing that right arm to fold, and then as you come into the downswing, you've got to try and keep it upward facing for much longer until the very bottom part of the swing, which is then you can allow it to close. See you soon.